Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a project that in my opinion has a high potential in the future. And this project is called the Gold Miner token or the GM token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any other project we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website goldminer.games in order to learn more about this project, right? So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, along with the website for this project. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Gold Miner? Gold Miner is a free-to-play third-person shooter NFT game where everyone can start playing without the need to pay. Gold Miner also employs the play-to-earn model to reward players with tokens and equipment through dynamic gameplay and participation in PvP tournaments. So again, when it comes to Gold Miner itself, it's a free-to-play third-person shooter NFT game. So it's a game which is a free-to-play game. So you can basically play for free third-person shooter game. So you can it's a third-person shooter game as it's self-explanatory, and it's also an NFT-based game. So it's an amalgamation of all these three components combined together, where everyone can start playing without the need to pay. So you can easily participate without having to pay any funds, right? Gold Miner also employs the play to earn model to reward players with tokens and equipment through dynamic gameplay and participation in the PvP tournaments. So you can not only play the game for free, but you can also earn tokens. In this case, it's the GM tokens, which is the native token of this platform. You can earn those tokens for free while you're playing the game and your equipment, using the equipment through dynamic gameplay, and when you participate in player versus player tournaments, right? With this seamless combination of the DeFi and play to earn models, Gold Miner gives players the opportunity to play and earn rewards at the same time. So using the combination of DeFi and the play to earn models, Gold Miner basically is providing players the opportunity to play, not only play the game, but also earn the reward at the same time, right? So that's basically how this game works. To create a friendly environment for players who are unfamiliar with cryptocurrency market and NFTs, a mechanism called crypto play against is incorporated into the gameplay to give incentives to such players to do their own research and learn about the market. So I think this is a pretty cool thing that this game is implementing, which I believe many play to earn games in the crypto space will adopt eventually, which is basically any newcomer, right, who don't necessarily focus on the cryptocurrency aspect of it, but they may potentially be focusing on the gaming aspect of it. When they come to this platform and when they play this game, they they have a mechanism called crypto play against, which is basically uh, you know, a mechanism that's built by Gold Miner to incentivize people who do their own research about the crypto market, right? So you basically have that component built into it, and you get free coins. So you are encouraged to do your own research, and that's how they give you, additional free coins as opposed to just playing the game. So not only are you playing the game, but you're also understanding about the cryptocurrency, in general and how it works, and you also get to make money. So you have three unique benefits from the Gold Miner game, which I think will be copied by many additional games in the future, right? So this is basically one of the main focus of this game, and how this game is continuing to remain relevant in the future. And also they're innovating in the space of trying to teach people, not just giving them a platform to play games on or earn money with the games that they're playing. They're also educating people, which is something that many projects will copy in the future, right? So now that we've covered the quick overview of this project, let's go to the website itself, which is goldminer.games. So right off the bat, they have a very interesting page, which has a video that you need to watch in order to understand how this game is. It's kind of like a game trailer, right? So if you scroll below, they state that about Gold Miner. Gold Miner is a play to earn third-person shooter gold playing game. The user's goal is to increase the mining hit rate and equip the character with a unique NFTs to help the character increase the game output. Combine DeFi collectibles and your own personality. So here they're basically talking about what your overall mission is going to be when you play this game, and they are also talking about how this game is combining DeFi, collectibles, and your own personality to create the best possible user experience, right? If you click on the white paper, which I highly recommend you guys to read, you can understand and learn more about this project. But when you scroll below, you can clearly see that they have a GM swap, which I think is similar to Uniswap, a DEX that's built within the game itself, where you can transact and buy other cryptocurrencies, right? So GM token is the main in-game currency, which is something that we already know. It will be used to trade, exchange, and buy game props. So if you're planning to play this game, you need to make sure that you have sufficient GM tokens, which you can technically earn by playing the game itself. And once you play the game, if you want to upgrade your character, trade, or buy game props, you need to pay the fees in the form of GM tokens, and then maybe get an opportunity to build the character and earn even more GM tokens by advancing further, right? So that's basically how this platform works. And the GM swap is the place, kind of like a marketplace for buying, trading, and selling game props within the gold miner platform, right? So when it comes to tokenomics itself, we'll cover this in a few seconds, but it seems like the total token supply is about 100 billion tokens, which is a huge amount of total supply. We'll cover the positives and negatives of this in a few seconds, but if you scroll below, they are also showing how much of the total token allocation is to whichever group. So if you see 30% is allocated for farm, 20% to the public, 15% is for private to the private sale, 7% for liquidity, 20% for the game ecosystem, 5% for ecosystem development, and 3% for marketing, right? So when it comes to the game features itself, you can mine, so you can earn GM directly by participating in various ways, such as shared mining cave, your own mining cave. So if you want to mine GM tokens within the game itself, you can do that either by sharing the mines with other users, or you can own your own mining cave, right? Which is also another way by which you can earn GM tokens. And if you see here, they state that you can collect NFTs and other items. So in addition to the purchase of mysterious blind boxes and randomly dropped gems, there are richer NFT collectibles in the metaverse in the future metallurgical sites, I believe. So when it comes to collecting NFTs, you can do that by purchasing mysterious blind boxes, which are boxes that you don't know which NFT you're going to get. You could get a rare NFT or a common NFT. So by purchasing this box and opening it, you can technically get a rare or ultra rare NFT. You can also collect randomly dropped gems, which are also NFTs. I think those gems are mostly common NFTs, so you won't find some kind of like a valuable NFT by that means. You can also participate in the metaverse by using these NFT collectibles, right? So the next main component is the home component, which is you can design your own home, earn money to build a big house, add furniture and ornaments to the house, and compare home with your friends. So they also have a feature where you can actually build your own home, and it seems like you can earn money to build a big house. So if you build a bigger house, you can earn more money, which is quite interesting because it's going to incentivize a lot of people to build bigger homes within the game itself, right? And you can add furnitures, you can add ornaments and customize it however you want, and compare it with your friends if you have to, right? So those are other features of this game. The most important feature is the farm feature, which is in the future, which means it's currently not available right now. Farm will jump to the metaverse game Gold Miner. You can earn GM by farming crops in your own farm. So here they're literally talking about a farm that you can use to earn GM tokens. So you can actually farm crops, and earn GM tokens by that way. But this is only going to be the future of this project, but not it's not currently available right now. When it comes to gem, chance of dropping NFT gems such as diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds in specific mining caves. Gems can be traded in the marketplace. So we recently discussed a few seconds ago that you can technically collect NFTs in the form of the gems that you can literally collect and own, right? So these gems basically are dropping NFT gems. So these are basically NFTs that exist in the form of diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and other precious stones, and they can be traded in the marketplace. Depending on how rare they are, you can get a lot of money, right? And then there's the bar, which is where all the events will launch, which will give you rewards, right? So these are some of the main components of the game itself. So now let's talk about the gameplay. So you have marketplace, which is the main section of the gameplay, where you can buy, sell NFT collectibles, and also items such as hooks, gems, and other components, NFT collectibles as well, right? So the next section is social. Trade on marketplace, compete with friends and other players, socialize in private chats and world channels. So you can definitely interact with other players. It's a very interactive game where it allows you to interact with not only your friends but also people from the other parts of the world who are playing this game, right? You also have opportunity to have a metallurgical factory for staking GM and earning GM. So this is basically the place where you stake GM to earn GM. So as you can see, there's more than 5 to 6 different ways to earn GM tokens, and that's pretty cool. And the next one is the factory itself. So factory for character props, NFTs with GM. Character props NFTs can be traded in the marketplace. So you can technically take a character prop and sell it, or sell it for GM tokens, or buy them through GM tokens. So you can do that in the marketplace, right? So those are some of the main components of the game itself. This platform is supported by Binance Smart Chain because it's a project on the Binance Smart Chain. PancakeSwap, which is the most popular DEX on the Binance Smart Chain, where you can get this token from. Token Pocket, Trust Wallet, Certic, Coin98, Insights, GameFi, MyDeFi as well as Dig Game. So these are some of the main projects that are supporting Gold Miner, and here they have the team members. It seems very weird that they have some kind of like an animated photo of their team members. They don't really show their actual faces, but still it's a repeated project because it is a project that you can technically earn passively in the Binance Smart Chain, which I'll tell you at the end of this video, right? You also have a lot of information about the other developers of this game itself, whom you can basically search on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter in order to see what other projects they're involved in and what their background is, right? So this project has been audited by Certic. So these days there's a lot of projects that have double or triple amount of audits done on their project, but it seems like just one audit being done with Gold Miner is not necessarily sufficient, but it's still better than nothing. They also have the social media information at the bottom where you can understand their project and be a part of their community, right? Apart from that, everything is pretty straightforward for you to understand. This is a pretty straightforward and good game that can technically explode in the future, right? So when it comes to the coin market cap page for the GM token, this token is currently ranked 2,904th by market cap on coin market cap, and it's trading at $0.000147 per token. So it's significantly less price per token compared to a 1 cent mark. So this is a very kind of like attractive token for newcomers who don't really know that the difference between the price of the token and the market cap of the token. So people who are going to be buying this token, we need to be very careful, because just because it appears cheap on price point, it doesn't mean that this is going to pump forever, because if you see this token, even though it's less than 1 cent significantly, the token has already pumped to 54.85%, so close to 55% in the past 24 hours, and that's already like pretty cool, because it seems like the token's worth initially was much lower than this, and it's been pumping for quite some time in the recent 24 hours period because of the pancake swap listing, right? When it comes to market cap, it's still a very new project, which means I think that market cap is less than 10 to 15 million dollars in market cap, which is a definite possibility, because if you see, the token is ranked extremely low, which means the market cap could probably be in the 10 to 100 to 50, 100, 100, less than 150 to 100 million dollars in market cap, but definitely, somewhere between 10 to 15 million dollars in market cap, right? Which is a high possibility. When it comes to supply, again, this is probably the worst part of this token, because if you see, this token has a max supply of 100 billion tokens. It's not 100 million, it's 100 billion, right? So that's a lot of tokens. The total supply is 1 billion. So there's a lot of tokens that you can basically earn, and that explains the price per token being extremely low. So I definitely don't like the tokenomics of this token, and therefore I'm not going to actively buy this token, because it's very obvious that this token could easily slump and it could face long-term price slumping. But there is a way for this token to definitely perform well. It depends on staking, user interactions with this game, a lot of new users joining and participating in this game, and the fact that they are trying to educate people is also a pretty cool thing, which is going to definitely draw a lot of people to this token. But I don't think this token is still something that you should actively purchase. You can definitely earn this token passively, for which I'll tell you the method by the end of this video. But I feel like this token, even though it has a good chance of pumping maybe during the short term to the mid short term period, in the long run it's going to struggle a lot, and I think this is because of the tokenomics, specifically because of the tokenomics, right? So that's one of the biggest negatives of this project. So let's look at the charts itself to see some examples of how this token is performing. If you see, as I predicted, the token is performing extremely poorly, despite the fact that this token is up 55 to 57% right now. It has been performing poorly, mainly because of its tokenomics, because there's a lot of tokens as a total token supply or max supply, and the fact that the circulating supply is constantly bombarded with people dumping their token is definitely slumping the price of this token, right? Initially, which is again during November of 2021, this token was actually worth 0.001. So it is worth less than 1 cent, but it is actually worth $0.001 per token. And it instantly started like dipping and crashing down, and it reached a low point of $0.0002 per token as of 23rd of November, and then it was trying to pump up and down, maybe make some small peaks and small dips, but throughout 2021 December, this token was continuously going down in price. In fact, it reached an all-time lows of about 0.00007, which is 4 zeros before the 7, and that's a ridiculously low, like all-time lows. And again, if you had bought this token at that time, now you are probably sitting in a really good gain right now, because this token did recover to $0.0001 per token. So I think for people who bought this token at an all-time low, they're definitely enjoying the benefits of this token at this price point right now. But for people who want to buy this token, first of all, it's a huge supply token. I would not recommend buying this token actively, because you are going to face severe token inflation, and a lot of tokens will be easily dumped into the market without any issues, right? So therefore, you are going to lose a lot of money if you invest in this token at this price point. I would suggest you to wait till this token goes below the $0.0001 dollars per token, which is again, now it's at 0.000147. If it goes 0.00010 or less than that, I think that's going to be a good opportunity to buy, because the token cannot stay at this price point for so long. it can technically explode, for the short period of time. And once it explodes, there's a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money, right? But for the long term, again, if you see, this token has only been here since maybe early November, mid to early November, and this token is already dumping like crazy. So if you take like maybe a long-term perspective on this, I think this token is going to be relentlessly taking a huge beating, and therefore I wouldn't suggest you actively investing your money into this token because it's definitely dumping like crazy, right? When it comes to Bitcoin comparative as well, again, since this token is significantly smaller than one Satoshi, I'm just going to show you the Satoshi price point of this token. It's clearly less than one Satoshi. It's easily less than one Satoshi's. And this was during the time when the token was at a higher price point. If you see, this token was at, this Satoshi value, which is on the screen right now. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it seems like this is basically the price of this token in Bitcoin comparative as of 15th of November, right? But since then, this token started taking a huge beating, and especially after early December, this token started literally falling down, and it fell down to its all-time low value of, again, this price point on the screen right now, which I think is significantly low when it comes to the price itself. So if you had bought this token with some spare Satoshis or Bitcoins, now you're probably sitting in a really good pile of gains, because this token was obviously like super low, and all tokens that have an all-time low will pump eventually, right? So that's happened to this token as well. So I wouldn't again suggest you to buy this token with Bitcoins or Satoshis. Bitcoins and Satoshis are more valuable, significantly more valuable than this token. So I wouldn't really suggest you to buy or trade with Bitcoin Satoshis for this particular project, right? I would, if you want to buy this token, buy it with USDT or USDC or BUSD from PancakeSwap, but not with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is significantly more valuable than this token, right? So when it comes to the markets where this token is available, you can clearly see that this token is available pretty much on PancakeSwap and Dodo exchange. These are the main two decentralized exchanges, but when it comes to centralized exchange, only Gay.io has listed this token, and their ticker symbol is gold miner /USDT instead of GM, which we are familiar with, right? So be very careful with that on Gay.io. And it seems like there is an arbitrage opportunity between Dodo exchange on Binance Smart Chain and PancakeSwap, which is something that you can definitely take advantage of if you are a trader, right? So when it comes to the final verdict for this token is definitely not a good investment to actively invest in, especially at this price point when this token is already pumping like crazy. It has one of the worst tokenomics I've ever seen. In fact, the worst tokenomics in the recent times that I've seen. Therefore, this token is going to get relentlessly dumped in the future. But again, even for tokens with crappy tokenomics, there is a chance of making money in the short term if you know what you're looking for. So all you need to do is just wait for this token to reach its all-time low, and if you want to invest in the short term, use USDT or BUSD, and maybe buy a small handful of tokens and then leave it for some time. Once it pumps, I'm pretty sure that this token is going to go ballistic if it pumps in the short term, and it's going to crash immediately after that. So be very careful. Timing is everything, right? So if you don't want to buy this token, the way to earn this token for free is through PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap has a syrup pool for this token which is launched today. So this token can be earned from PancakeSwap's syrup pool. So I'm going to show you guys right now. So PancakeSwap has an active syrup pool for the GM token starting today, and if you see here, you can earn 218.47% in APR. Again, this is not going to be lasting for a whole year. I think the maximum amount of time a particular syrup pool will be available is probably like 2 to 3 months, some cases 4 months as well, but 2 to 3 months is the average, right? And the limitation is that you can only stake about 100 cake per user for this pool. So you can only stake a maximum of 100 cake per user for this pool. So make sure that if you have more cake tokens, you can use it for staking it in other pools. But if you do want to earn this token passively, PancakeSwap is offering this token for free. at a 218.47% APR. Once you earn the GM token, you can go to their website and stake it for earning more GM tokens and wait till the token pumps. And once the token starts pumping, you can unstake your GM tokens from their website and sell it on PancakeSwap to make a really good profit, because this token can definitely pump. Again, it's going to be very unpredictable and it could take a while before this token pumps, but at least you'll be making free money if you have cake tokens and you stake them in the syrup pool instead of spending money on buying this token, right? If you do absolutely want to buy this token, I suggest you to only buy it when the token is at its all-time lows. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of money on this token because it's a very risky token with extremely high price volatilities, and you need to be very careful with that, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.